What's going on, LinkedIn? Andrew Lemoine from CoverageCorp Dealer Solutions. I'm here with my homeboy,
Riaz Sidi Performance Marketing. What's up?
Come on, I thought I'd flip the script where I was talking about sales, and today I was jamming with my brother here about marketing, which really is sales.
Totally.
Which on the highest level is a transfer of emotion.
Transfer emotion, trying to convince someone to add value to their lives, in exchange for something.
Yeah, totally, man. And it was funny, we were having a conversation about just expectations when working with some other companies, and with the way we find some people, maybe you could probably say it better than I am, but like people don't give their all when they're paid to.
If I look at it the other way, like when I'm hired to do something, I know that I should do the best I can. And I also know that someone's hiring me for my expertise, and I know that they don't always know as much as I do about online marketing or Facebook marketing or whatever it is.
Right.
There's an ethical principle that I stand by that just because that person doesn't know, it doesn't mean I should take advantage of it. Right. Even though I probably could. Right. It's not fair. They're bringing me on to do the best job for them. And I think especially with people who are not as digitally savvy, it's very tempting for digital marketers to pull the wool over their eyes. I'm not, to be completely honest, man. It's tempting, right? Same with sales, right? Yeah. Sales, you can sell them the world, but when it comes time to actually delivering, right, that's where the problem lies. And so I guess what we were talking about just now is the fact that sometimes we hire vendors to do something for us, maybe not even in digital marketing and other areas of our business, and because we're not knowledgeable in that area, it doesn't give them license to pull the wool over our eyes or charge us more to do it or deliver a subpar product. Because eventually you'll be figured out. Right. I think that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, man, there's always going to be an ethical check and balance, right? And you see what made me kind of come up with this topic and why we started jamming on it is I find like every time I meet with Riaz, he's always bringing just value nuggets that like a lot of other people in the digital marketing space don't. And for me, it raised the question, I'm like, man, that other person probably knew what Riaz just said to me, but they chose not to disclose it, right? Whereas every time Riaz and I meet up, man, I feel a lot smarter when he leaves when it comes to digital marketing. And it's always interesting because I'm I'm so surprised that you would just come out and share these tips and tricks with me, like just up front. And it's just interesting because, there's a lot of people that you'll meet with and they're experts in their field, and maybe they are experts, but they choose to withhold a lot, and they keep the cards real close to their chest.
Yeah, well, there's either two things. There's one of two things.
Right.
Either they don't know,
or
they're choosing not to share it.
Right.
And if they share it, it kind of foreshadows or shows what else they know.
Right.
If I'm sharing what you consider to be info bombs and nuggets, right? Well, think about what I'm not sharing. Or what we're not talking about, right?
Right.
If people are choosing not to share that stuff, they're not really qualifying themselves to be positioned as the vendor of choice.
Right. Right. So yeah, man, do you put yourself out there, right? And there's stuff that, I think that there's short-term, there could be some short-term clients that if you share too much with, they'll just try to rip it off and do it themselves. But to me, that's a winning strategy long-term. And, I always think that, just if you could share that information with people and...
if you care, you will share the information, man.
If you care, you will share. Caption that.